I'm back with another review. I'm doing the guy who only knows killing in white uniforms, the Imperial Stormtrooper, Wave 5 of the Vintage Collection. Here's the original guy on back. I actually did some research about this cardback. This was the first cardback you saw in stores, but the first Stormtrooper you could get was from the Early Bird collection. Also about the cardback, for the Vintage Collection as well as the VOTC collection, they chose to use the Empire Strikes Back logo, although the same cardback was used for all three movies. I don't know why they didn't use Episode 4. Maybe they're just doing this because the Vintage Collection started out to be a commemorative of the Empire Strikes Back 30th anniversary. That might be why. Anyway, the figure's right here. He is a kit bash in between the Sand Trooper from the Legacy Collection that they repackaged. Actually, I have it right here that they repackaged for the Vintage Collection in Wave 2. He's a kit bash of this guy. And the 30th anniversary Stormtrooper. This guy's somewhat been hard to get in Anchorage. I found him once at Walmart and picked him up. And then I had to order another one on eBay. Since then, I've randomly found another one at a local store. And I have two of them on cardback and one opened. I think the one I got on eBay, I may have done it myself. I think one of the legs is slightly warped. I might just be a little bit paranoid because he can do the splits here, and his legs are a lot more flexible than Stormtroopers of the past. But I think one of my legs is slightly warped on this one. He can still stand all right though. Removable helmet. I never liked the removable helmet since the 30th anniversary. I've always preferred them stationary helmets. But anyway, his articulation is rather good. He's got a ball-jointed neck, ball-hinged shoulders, ball-hinged elbows, swivel wrist, ball-hinged ankles, a ball-hinged torso, working holster, ball-hinged hips and knees, as well as ball-hinged ankles. So he's articulate all over. His brother, the Sand Trooper, is the first Stormtrooper or Sand Trooper in a while that can ride the dewback also. So that helps with his articulation. Yeah, he's a rather articulate figure, but a couple things I don't like about him. I've mentioned before on the 30th anniversary, I've never been a fan of the ball-hinged torso. Although they have improved on it a lot. I will say that. It no longer looks like you can kind of see it unless he leans forward. That's a problem with my 30th anniversary. It looks like they've repaired that. And the helmet's rather big on him. It looks kind of awkward. It looks alright, I guess, when he gets it on. It looks okay. He comes with his famed E11 blaster. He also comes with his large rifle. I'll show it to you here. Can you see it? I can't quite get that in his hand. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But anyway, I am glad Stormtroopers are coming with multiple weapons again. I mean, for a long time, he's just come with an E11 blaster. I've got a lot of Stormtroopers from the past. I know the Comtech Stormtrooper actually came with a heavy rifle and the stand for a heavy rifle to put it on. And other ones have just come mainly with an E11. I'm glad he's coming with multiple weapons. It's the first time really since the Power of the Force 2 line that he's come with multiple weapons. So this is a decent Stormtrooper. He's also got the grenade on the back, I forgot to mention. That's not removable. This is a decent Stormtrooper. I'm just ultra paranoid about messing up his legs now. They've made them more articulate, but they're also more fragile. I'm going to give him maybe a 7.5 to an 8. I think they could have done a better job of creativity with this guy. I mean, the definitive Stormtrooper, before they used it for, the Shadow Stormtrooper, like the 30th anniversary, he was used for the Shadow Stormtrooper, as well as the Stormtrooper Commander and some others. If this is the basis for future Stormtrooper variants, he better be pretty good overall. But I don't think they did as good a job as they could have on him. Anyway, he's alright though. I'm going to pick up a couple more. Maybe use them in a future diorama. Anyway, 7.5 to 8. Tell me if I'm being too harsh on this guy, alright? This is Supreme signing out, and as always, thank you for tuning in.